This is swanky. This is lifestyle. This is culture. Welcome to the social center of everything culture. Culture Daily.
That's the convo. No, it's fine. The conversations in the studio is just, it's just dope. It's just like, this is memories, exactly like what, 365 days ago. This is what happened inside of Papa, inside the Laboni district, that space, held by the man, Darkovibes. And, it was a great partnership. It was a great event. And you just saw what happened, right? I'm sure you're watching and going like, whoa. If you missed out on it, I'm telling you, that's what you missed out on. So make sure you don't miss out on there. Sometimes man they like staying in the neighborhood too much. They stay Madina and they do show for La Baza and no one come. For real.
You say the straight car.
Yeah, it be straight car. Charlie, boys they order rice for amateur gate and things.
Then they open the door or
Yo, before we jump into the conversation real quick, let me remind you again that Betway's got great news for us. Listen, we've all been there before. We've played the perfect multi-bet. It's going your way until one or more pick lets you down. Well, Betway brings a bet saver feature. You can win even if your bet misses. Now, even on multiple losses, you can get your bet back and more. Bet saver is exclusive to Betway. Get way more. Terms and conditions apply. It's regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way. Betway, get way more. More stuff to tell you now. I told you I'll tell about Telecel right now. If you're looking for the best value data and voice offers tailored to your unique needs, I tell you what, Telecel understands that everyone has got their own preference, and that's why they have unbeatable made-for-me bundles made for you. Now, the made-for-me bundles are very affordable, customized data and voice packages, and just simply dial *530#, and you can subscribe to it, or you can do same via the Telecel Play app if you download it from your Play Store, and you can just sign on to the Made for Me bundle. Telecel, connecting all the energies. Telecel connecting energies. Telecel connecting all the energies. Let's connect to your energy, Lenny.
Yes, and you can connect to the energy of Bang & Olufsen as well, giving you sound like never before, where you experience the best of sounds, and also you become a part of the craft. Design your own bespoke audio masterpiece, or you can also select from exclusive creations tailored to your style. Whether it's a speaker that seamlessly fits your space or a statement piece that turns heads, you can get it all at Bang & Olufsen, because if you can dream it, then you can hear it as well. Locate Bang & Olufsen at Airport City, Atlantic Towers, and grab one today. You can also call 0201 694341, 0201 694341, and get yours today. Remember that what I am talking about is Bang & Olufsen's Atelier. You dream it, we craft it.
Well, he definitely dreamt it, and the dream came alive last year, around this time, in the Easter period. He calls it the Easter invasion. Today, he's the man in the studio, hosted by his man as well. Yo, Big K, what's good? How you doing, man? Got the vibe from the choo. Now that since all them when they talk off air, when they come on air,
sensational.
So this man drops and he's fresh to death, and then he came to watch us repping t-shirts.
Don't do that. When we are talking about style, Jay Foley has been a man of style for. If you guys know what's up, he has been a man of style. He has inspired. He has inspired a lot of things, So I'm a product of Jay Foley's lifestyle. The Foley lifestyle. I'm a product of the Foley lifestyle.
Charlie, welcome back to GH.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Fresh.
I like your glasses.
No,
I actually like it. I'm not even gonna lie.
See, no, but I know he would put on something like that.
Definitely.
But no,
fly.
For Darko, I think I've said this over and over again. That your sense of fashion is I like it. You've got some retro, and then you jab some hip hop, then some retro, and some old school, and then you got it. You got it.
90s look.
Is it deliberate?
I grew up with my grandma and very old people, so I feel like that's where I got the inspiration.
I mean, you said that you're an old soul, right?
Yeah.
So
I grew up with very old people. So I don't know. That. I think that's where I got my vibrations from. Yeah.
I'd like to see your dream mansion and how you styled the place.
Very, very. It's going to be very, very aesthetically pleasing. I'm not even going to lie.
Each
and every day, I'm online looking at like different decorations, different stuff, like ways to be cool in the house, and I can't wait for that moment. You know, people should just bring me deals, and let me bring my dreams to life. Let me
like we're talking about vibrations.
Yeah.
One thing that I've observed all morning is your energy be crazy. Like the energy he has had in the house that this morning has been exciting. I won't know where that energy from, because it's like it feels like there's this fresh air. Like, you know, there's this like some positive energy.
It's my son's birthday today.
The biggest one.
It's 1 year today, so.
Oh yeah, I mean,
baby boy.
You went to work last time he went to work. Yeah, he went to work. Oh wow, Charlie, time to fly so quick.
Yeah,
so quick.
I
was telling him this morning.
Hey,
so quick.
Charlie,
it makes sense though.
Thank you so much.
I feel like
Easter Invasion is here, and
he said he has a party loading now. So
the support that I'm getting for the experience is overwhelming, you know. And
you chill. We'll come to. We don't know where we'll come to Easter Invasion. Before Easter, there was Lent and there was Pentecost and Advent. Like, we'll come to Easter. You were out of town. You took a trip out of town. You know, we saw you cross over with King Promise at the point in time.
Hey, big shout out to 5 Star. You guys can see my chin. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we are all repping the 5 Star.
Okay. But tell us. I mean, you went out of town. Tell us all the experience, because you also bumped into Jimmy Fallon and all them things.
Yes. So, I'll first and foremost, I'll say thank God, God for my life, you know. And going to the US was for South by Southwest.
Okay.
You know, we got selected, or they picked us to be one of the few Africans to represent our culture at Houston, Texas. And after that, I've been exploring.
How was the show?
Truthfully, I couldn't make it to the show.
Ooh.
Because I didn't have the flight. I left Ghana very late, because before that I had an event at
Bella Africana Beach.
No,
That's
after the Bella Africana, before the one at the club, Mad Club.
Yeah.
Yes. So I did Mad Club before going. You know, and because the South by South is not really a paid event. It's mostly usually for exposure, and then it's for networking and meeting new people and stuff like that.
So you had to take care of the bills
So I had to take care of the bills first. So in the process, kind of like couldn't make it to the event. But then I didn't let that stop me. I made sure that I took advantage of all the opportunities and every other thing that I could find. And I want to say big shout outs to Kim Promise and also Blacko. Blacko, they are really, really doing very, very good job out there in the US, like putting in a lot of work. So I was there for all these kind of things.
Yeah.
I couldn't go for.
I'm gonna come to the King Promise tour again, but how did the Jimmy Fallon thing come up? I was like, hey, Charlie, boys,
it was where I was eating.
Oh, that's quick.
I was eating, and then they were eating at the same place, Badass Boss, and that's how we linked up.
Oh, dope,
bro! The how you link that be like
dope,
you jump, you jump this thing. Be that the how you link up.
But in the few minutes of the link up as well, how were you able to introduce yourself to him?
Oh, Badass
also now
Boss
for top
knows,
of mind awareness.
She knows me, like Badass. That's how because we've met a couple of times in Ghana.
In Ghana, okay.
Yes, so she when I went there, I was like, oh yo, Darkovibes, blah, blah, blah. So she did all the introductions, she finished the guy for that. That's when I really believe she's really like she's a
influential,
marketer. Like very marketing woman.
Could you does that answer?
That was what I was getting at because
but that's a mad link up.
You link up for the same like place you chop and think, but like how they link up actually come about.
Hey, I'll not take it for granted. I really told them about my life.
Remember how Ghanaians went hard on Stone Boy when he moved to who was it? Taylor Swift, and people were like, some of these things it comes at once, you know. For Jimmy as well, I mean, he's carved a niche for himself. He's a global, personality. So if the opportunity presents itself, sell out.
Why not?
Yeah, sell yourself to him.
That's also like a platform that projects you like to an entirely different audience. So if you get that way, take the opportunity there, but like
I remember the first time I ever meet Diamond Platinums, we meet for LA. Where am I? Make the guy say, "Oh, child, this guy who grabbed this guy." I mean, that time he was, also now, brewing his, where am I? But it'd be cool. But talking about King Promise, though, we just have a Disney snippet.
Artist of the year.
Hey, We are getting there.
Artist of the year. We anchor that.
Oh, let's just refresh the minds of our viewers and our listeners. What happened with Darko on stage inside the US supporting the man Darkovibes? Check it out. Man, I'm screaming my head off here. That's why I like flags.
Two flags.
You see how he posed?
See the sound.
You see how he posed?
Two flags.
And you see at the point in time, he just flipped like
Okay.
it. And then
All the looks inside. All the inside.
nah. Is it No, if you are gonna capture the moment, you see all he sorted all the phones out, right? But no, let me let him see and capture the
Do it
moment.
right.
So just flip it and relax. Yeah, you don't come giddy. Oh.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Too easy for
No.
Darkovibes.
I love this intentionality. I love this understanding.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank you so much.
it get the woman be proud. The woman is proud.
Yeah, it won't disappoint you. The disappointment, it won't disappoint you.
But how was the show though? How was it?
Powerful. Like I was saying, like Kim Promise is doing a very, very good job. And
Yeah.
bro, I've been traveling around the world with this guy. The passion, the dedication, and then the drive, you know, is something that really inspires me a lot. You know, I don't just make friends. And for a second, I don't like hanging out with people that don't bring out the best in me. Kim Promise does.
You know how I see you, right? I see you as that guy, that very, I don't know, you when you corner quietly, you don't even make noise too much. And then I'll say this, maybe if you know, I've said it once before. Sark was releasing his doing an exclusive premiere listing of some songs some time back. We do one for the
Adidas shop.
Yeah, that shop.
I was
Yeah,
there.
and Sark said something. I've forgotten his exact words, but it was like, you know, more of like there are people who know how to inject your song some way, doing small injects, small injection, something small. But what you could do the song, because you were on that joint with
Yes,
him.
yes,
Yeah. And that's Daku for you. He kind of sting you and be lost.
You know, I used to big shout outs to Angel. I used to shop at Cantamanto for Angel too.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, so we go way back.
So
My senior man be that. Yeah.
Anyway, Easter Invasion is here. Before I allow him, because you know the town, the hard work or be.
Yeah, big shout outs to Big Kid, man.
Charlie, how has the preparations been like? You know,
I mean, it's been good. It's been good. Everything is going well. We've been able to bag a partnership with Guinness.
Yeah, you mentioned,
so they are coming on board.
I'm glad
Congratulations.
of the you know, the sponsorship, and I'm glad of the support from Guinness as well. You
Yo,
know.
I want to give a big shout out to Jay Foley. Last year, the things that happened.
Charlie, the team we pull up off.
Big up yourself, Jay.
Yeah, very.
Jay Foley didn't give up on me at all.
we
Like,
do have.
we were in a very, very hard time. Like, I'm not even going to
You're
lie, and I
making
don't even have to
flash.
say this. But on that day of the morning, we didn't even have a stage.
Charlie,
We didn't have a stage.
Crazy.
Jay Foley said, "I'm not giving up on you." The day before that,
Vim.
he took us to go and see one of his senior men.
You know what I'm saying? You feel weak.
Bare
man.
promises. But Jay said, I'm not giving up on this guy because
the event was good.
I'm already into this. And then he made sure Easter Invasion happened. So I just want to give a big shout out to Jay.
There were people
To our
behind it.
ancestor.
Oh, there were people behind it.
Ancestor Jay.
Man, like everybody in the team that made it happen. Eddie, big up Eddie. Everybody who made it pull the
Yeah.
plug.
So
But
powerful.
we're looking forward for you know, a new experience on this Easter Invasion. Now look at the number of artists that you guys put up on that one. I don't know how you're going to make it happen again though. But Charlie,
We'll make it happen.
Small job.
small job.
Small job.
One thing that Darkovibes really values is
Yeah.
relationship. We've built a very, very good relationship with
Yeah.
a wide range of artists, not just in
Yeah.
Ghana, but you know, across the world at large. You know, so we are looking forward to, you know, seeing all of them there. We're talking to a couple of people. You know, I can't give names out now because most of the time, you know, people have expectations. We want the thing to be an experience. You have to be there to experience it. Yeah.
Okay, so names in the names that you are withholding, you've mentioned that you value relationship, which I think that it's a very commendable thing to do, right? But how do you get these people on board because of collaboration purposes? We say that in this space, it's you do for me, I do for you. You understand that there's no much money going or exchanging hands and all of that. But typically, right, how do these conversations play out? And what goes into your deciding that you want this person on your stage?
So most of the time, I don't look at it as my stage.
Okay.
I look at it as an experience. So based off the experience is how we pick the kind of artists that we are bringing to the show. Because I don't want to get too much lost in the sauce. I don't want to get involved. All I know is that I'm sharing the stage with my friends, my colleagues, and stuff like that. So,
you have a lot of friends, bro.
I do have a lot of friends. I make friends a lot. I make friends a lot. Everyone knows that Darko is cool. Me, I Pucheche. Anything goes.
Maybe we can call you Darko instead of Darko vibes. Darko vibes.
Yeah, Koja, you were going to say something.
I was actually going to ask, like, I mean, outside of withholding, you know, the names, you know, for the sake of the experience and everything else, like, what, you know, what is different about, you know, the Easter invasion this year?
I would say the difference is Guinness Smooth coming on board. We are pushing the new, you know, Guinness Smooth agenda. So you guys, if you love Guinness, go try the Smooth. I've tried it. It's actually nice.
It's smooth.
Yeah. So the difference is Guinness coming on board. You know, we value brand affiliations a lot. You know, and we feel like Guinness coming on board to, you know, to sponsor or to partner with an experience like this uplifts the face of brand Darkovibes. So we know Guinness has never done a shabby work before. We know how they do their thing, and we know for a fact that with their support and with what we can bring, especially with the artists and so many other stuff, it's going to be a magnificent experience.
Okay.
Sorry.
We in here, okay, let me just cheat on this one. We in here have probably an idea of what, you know, the rollouts, but for the listeners' purposes, what is the rollout going to be like? You know, what's going to happen on which day? And because it's the weekend, it's going to happen,
So on the 19th is the health walk and then the health screening.
Saturday.
Yeah, so Saturday morning, 7 a.m. we'll all meet at Apapa, that's Labadi, where we did the show, and then we go on a walk around the community, and then after that we come back to Apapa.
The numbers last year was crazy.
It was amazing.
Crazy.
This year, I know for a fact that everyone is activated
because the community is going crazy.
Because then at the stand some corner, the time you put the end down, when you come to the park. So when I park, I relax for the 18 size. I see plenty people they come. I was like, okay,
they come to jam.
Okay, all right. So 19th is the health walk.
And then the health screening as well. We've got a couple medical professionals to come around to screen. You know, check the health and wealth of the
older folks.
You know, because some of the youth as well, because you know some of the youth also need to be checked. They also need to check how they are feeling.
I know even check with Charlie.
You know, it's the invasion purposely is to give back to the community, and we feel like if we are going to give back, we are not giving back halfway. You know, we have to give back all the way. You know, and it's not just the show. We want to make sure that we engage the community, which also increases brand awareness. You know what I'm saying? So with the health work that we are doing, it's for the young adults to which is exercise their bones and their pelvis and their kegels.
Bro, today you come sit here, you drop a lot of like terminologies and stuff. I'm starting to feel like sometimes you go enter the school inside small, go add to, you know, what you've learned about.
I really want to go to school and study a little bit of tech.
Okay.
I think I want to go into tech.
Okay.
Marketing.
And marketing.
Because you're dropping a lot of marketing terms here. Like you come to say, you know, brand awareness, brand.
Listen, he understands that this guy knows how to market. He understands his marketing very, very well. Beyond Easter invasion, you've got new music as well. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so on my birthday, you know, like I we didn't want all the time. My audience and my fans, they give me something. They show me love. They show me support. This year I was like, because in a song was I released it around 6th April, around my birthday as well, and it did very well. So we didn't do that for a couple of times, and we're like, this year we actually need to give the fans something, but not just a song. We created a whole experience. The sleazy sound is a new sound that's really like big in New York. So it's a new thing, sexy drill, sleazy. So we jumped with Jersey sound. So we jumped on it to experiment that sound as well. So one of the songs of that project is Real Love that you are watching right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We shot this in Cote d'Ivoire, by the way.
Yeah.
Cote d'Ivoire.
Abidjan, yeah.
What was the reason for flying all the way there to shoot that?
Music. We went there to record music with this very, very good female artist,
Diane
DG. Yes.
Okay.
And then in the process, we also shot Real Love.
The
I like
pictures
it.
are really crisp.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Let's
Shout out to Director Mitch.
Let's watch the video real quick. We'll be right back. Two things. The first one is that I want to understand if the people who like edit your stuff are very intentional on making sure that retro effect is always in there, or it's just by some sheer coincidence.
Me, I would say first off, it's my style. My style of dressing kind of like always influences.
Yeah, but you can't see
things that I like.
the places you go to.
Yeah, the place that I go to. That's what I'm saying. My style. Me, I like. Modern day infrastructure. I like it, but I like the minimalist approach to the modern day infrastructure.
Okay.
I love antiques.
Okay.
I love antiques. I love story. So usually these kind of things, they tell a story.
So you happen to be one of the only Ghanaian musicians who is very who resonates this retro. I mean, I have not come across many artists.
Oh, Joey B.
Yeah, and Joey,
Yes.
yeah, and Joey, yeah,
Joey,
and Joey. I beg your
antique
pardon,
soul.
Joey, yeah, and
Antique
Joey.
soul.
Then, secondly, let me touch on something quite sensitive. In as much as I don't want to create division with ethnicity, we see how some tribes they rally behind their people and they push it.
Together.
The Ghana community, how are you embraced in there? Because you are one of also the pop culture great exports coming out from the Ghana community, promoting, speaking it proudly in the music and at any point in time. But how do they embrace it, or do you get any? I know you get what I'm trying to say.
I get what you're trying to say. So I'll say that with Easter Invasion, we've learned so much. Learned so much about our audience and the people that really and truly love the things that we do. What's with Darkovibes is that it's cultured. So many other times, Darkovibes is really, really loved when you go to Kumasi, when you go to Takrady, when you go to Cape Coast, all these other places. Like, they really, really love Darkovibes. So it's something that we really like. We understanding that Darkovibes is a cultured brand. We haven't really paid attention to our target audience, which is the Ghana community. And Easter Invasion is one of the intentional things that we put in there to increase brand awareness. And also,
what about the reversal? Like, do you get communities
So much love.
in Ghana, within the Ghana district, I kind of feel like it's like we've for a split second we've forgotten that the likes of Tiny. Yeah, Tiny's been there. There are many of them, artists that have
everyone is there.
Yes, but
Jupiter. That's what I'm saying. Like, with the Ghana community, I would say we don't have a lot of like Ghana people in media. Let me say that.
Really?
I get what he's saying, right? No, they may be
Who
there,
owns the media?
but I'm sure it's.
Or you mean Ghana speaking?
Not Ghana speaking, but like Ghana influenced media platforms. Like, we have YouTube.
Is what I mean.
That's
Yeah.
No, that's exactly what I mean. Because
I feel you.
for the mass media who are tree speaking, we have tree speaking radio
but we don't-
stations and TV stations, but we don't have
aside
as
from
many Ghana speaking.
influential,
is what
they may
I-
be there, but
Where
yeah.
messages can, go to the audience.
Right,
Like,
okay.
we don't really get to connect with them as much as to compare to
The other languages.
Yeah.
But should that even be the case?
No,
in the
but
first place?
he's
That's the
touched
thing.
on something very, very beautiful and very important. That yes, there are various media platforms that disseminate information in the language that they choose, to reach a certain target audience.
Yeah. I mean, we
the
have
Ashantis
Latino, we have Obunu, but
the
that's
Ashantis have
that's about
invested
it.
heavily
Yeah.
in their space in media. So you
Ghana
have
women and
you have a lot
men.
of tree speaking media houses.
Yeah.
When there's an agenda,
That
it's easy for everyone to hop
Right,
on
right,
the
right.
vibe
Makes a lot of
and
sense.
then they spread it.
Yes.
So like we should also.
But isn't it such a shame that on Garland we don't have that? I think that we just have, like you said, just the two. I think it is, because if you're talking about
no, but you said something
investment,
that is,
it has actually just right now
deep.
kicked me that it's just really a shame.
You see, so for example,
happen.
some of the tree speaking media platforms have invested and have made it so attractive.
We have despite
so we're looking for
a lot of time and money in
and
media.
there are a lot of tree speaking media houses.
A lot.
So what he's saying is that it would be nice to see investors also take up
tap into
maybe the gun space and create an attractive media brand.
Yeah.
There are some existing already. Shouts going out to Obonu. Shouts going out to DJ Lalu. I've not met you before, but your name is so popular, bro.
Yeah, DJ Lalu, my whole childhood.
Yeah.
DJ Lalu.
Much respect. Yeah, and I like the fact that his name went so far, has gone so far and wide, out of the station that he works with, and people haven't met him before, but I've always had respect for the guy, and whatever he's done to uplift his name, to such levels. I mean, kudos going out to him. So I like what you're saying, that some investment into the space, so that it's very easy that if you want to connect to some core people.
Yeah, because we have big Ghana artists who are doing very good in the communities and stuff like that, but are not getting press
beyond the community
to shine the light
that
on them.
you raise problem. I go take this up, and we need to look at it. We need to look at it, because I mean, like rightly you said, it'll be nice to see investors pick up and then say that I'm opening maybe a gun media outlet, make it attractive. Fit into the new space you find ourselves. And then it's very easy, because a number of look this whole the coastline dance style, Azonto, and it all comes from that side.
Heavy information.
Yeah,
all the dance,
even the music,
the music,
the up tempo music that we jump to in the clubs everywhere. It's mostly
from that side
of town. But we don't get to, you have even Buko Banku is doing
so
hit songs.
True,
I know, right? He's doing
he's Jerry them sort of
big in that community.
Talking I'm glad you mentioned. I'm glad you
mentioned
mentioned King Jerry. Shouts going out to man. I saw some of his performance, and the way the crowd turned up. I say, hey,
what was that?
It was community. They go crazy. I see Miss Bell.
Whoa, yeah.
I think Miss Bell was doing a campaign or something, and then
yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, but when you enter those,
but it shouldn't be stuck there. That's the thing.
Press
media.
media.
They don't listen to anything.
Charlie, that's why we're proud that Eastern Invasion speaks to such, activate in the community and them. So they were looking forward to this show. So Sunday.
Yes.
So Saturday health screening.
Sunday
is the main show. Darkovibes and Friends.
Same place.
With Guinness Smooth.
Hey, they're gonna go drink on there.
Oh, we're going to drink one.
Yes, we
have a Guinness guy.
Yeah.
Ask everybody.
Michael Power be there, so.
Yes.
Michael Power be there. Evisu, bro.
Evisu, yes.
Evisu.
I want to give a big shout out to Evisu, Japanese brand, for holding me down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll send them this short part of the whole video.
You're collecting money from me for outside.
I'm not.
We're looking forward to this. We're definitely going to be playing back Eastern Invasion 24 again here on 3 Music TV. So just whip you up for what's to come. You don't want to miss out on that one. And like he said, trust me, it's Darko. He's got a lot of friends, so it means that a lot of artists are going to be there. A lot are going to be there. So make sure you come through and come in your numbers. And I'm grateful for all the people who stick and stay from the beginning and stand through all to the end. 3 a.m.
down to the
streets. They did it just for the fun, for the people.
Big shout out to 3 Music, man. And
Charlie, we did for you, bro. We did for you. We did for you.
Before we leave, I want to give a big shout out to our other partners. Obviously,
of course.
Smooth, Julia, Omni Diagnostics, they're going to help us with the health screening, the health work. Star Splash, going to provide some water,
refreshments
just
for
refresh the people after
Everybody's
the work.
catered for.
The work is going to be very, you get me. And then CMIH, that's Concepts Make It Happen. They're also helping us, with the show and all of that.
Charlie, nice one.
So
Nice
Big up
one.
everyone.
Nice one. You put it off.
Vim, vim, vim,
Vicky,
vim, vim.
then you day on gear, Charlie, so that's it. Yo, we're back here. There'll be no Culture Lady tomorrow and on Monday. Chill with us. But we're back on Tuesday. So enjoy the Easter, but we have a lineup of programming that you don't want to miss out. And we'll bring you highlights, of course, live updates from the Easter invasion as well. So make sure you just stick and stay with us. Charlie Dako, thank you so very much.
Thank you so much. Big
Yeah.
Thank
Bye.
you
Peace
so
on your
much,
veggie.
Oh yeah. No, say my mind day. What's the size
Fast
name?
cannon
Size M.
Maybe any a small white. He said that is detachable.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's me you know?
Now you're wrong. Yeah, change.
On that note, the time is up, and then we are out of here. Peace.
Hi, it's time with the dentist, and we're going to talk about saliva. This clear liquid that I'm sure you've not given much thought to has a big impact on your oral health. My name is Dr. Gwendolyn Amakwe Baiche, and this program is proudly sponsored by Pepsodent in partnership with Ghana Dental Association. Saliva is produced by structures in the mouth known as salivary glands. About 99% of saliva is water, and the other 1% is various components such as enzymes and minerals that help with its function. First and foremost, saliva moistens the tissues of the mouth to make us more comfortable when eating and when talking. Digestion of food begins in the mouth with the help of saliva. The enzymes in saliva break down the large complex molecules in food into smaller ones for easy uptake of the nutrients into our bloodstream. The acidity in the mouth increases whenever we eat, and saliva has neutralizing components that minimize the damaging effect of acid on the teeth. Acid on the teeth causes the minerals like calcium to move out of the teeth in a process called demineralization, and this can lead to cavity formation. Saliva, on the other hand, has the ability to incorporate these minerals back into the tooth structure in a remineralizing process to help maintain the integrity of the outer layer of the tooth, enamel. There are a lot of microorganisms present in the mouth. Saliva helps flush excess bacteria together with food debris left over after eating, preventing them from getting attached to the teeth and gums. Saliva also has some germ-reducing minerals that help fight germs in the mouth, minimizing your risk of tooth decay as well as bad breath. So you see, without saliva, you will have problems with your oral health. There are some conditions and medications that can affect the amount of saliva that you produce. The medications include some taken for hypertension and depression, as well as some sedatives. Diseases of the big salivary glands, radiotherapy treatments to the head and neck region, as well as excessive alcohol intake, can lead to low saliva production and dry mouth. Dry mouth can cause several oral health problems like fungal infections, gum disease, tooth decay, and general discomfort in the mouth. So to ensure your saliva levels are maintained to protect your oral health, stay hydrated, drink more water. Talk to your doctor about possible alternatives to medications that can cause dry mouth. You can also chew sugarless gum, as chewing promotes the release of saliva from the salivary glands. Your dentist can also prescribe what we call artificial saliva and mouthwashes. These are designed to keep the mouth moist.
It helps with swallowing, yeah.
The saliva. It makes you swallow your food quick, you know. Yeah.
Saliva is 99% water. The other 1% includes various components such as enzymes and minerals that help with its function. Saliva moistens the tissues of the mouth and makes speaking and chewing comfortable. It also helps in the digestion of food, has a cleansing action, and helps prevent cavities. When your mouth has enough saliva, your teeth and mouth remain better protected. Always remember to brush your teeth twice daily with a fluoridated toothpaste like Pepsodent. This campaign is brought to you by Pepsodent in partnership with Ghana Dental Association.
Culture Daily was brought to you by Telecel.